This is just a little something that I wrote that I thought might be worth putting out there. Forgive me as I have to read it as I typed it. It's after 3 a.m. on my 3-day weekend, yet here I am wide awake, thinking of past and future mistakes. Not wanting to start a debate, but knowing it may cause one or three, and then I'll just be over here like Kermit drinking some tea. Because, you see, I'm just a teacher. My roles and responsibilities historically have been rooted in controversy. Everyone seems to know what we do or do not, but no one is willing to throw their hat into the ring because living up to unrealistic expectations is an impossibility. Even with that bit of commentary, I digress, because the state of our nation is in distress, and I don't want to talk about me. I'm not looking for fame or sympathy, because we all make choices, and I am here on my own accord. But don't think it's crazy to ask for empathy or human decency, because despite popular belief, I am not the enemy. While we are in the midst of continual human tragedy, within our schools and kids' lives are being lost, we're divided politically and not united nationally, with the one thing in mind that really matters. Kids. I am a teacher to protect the young and inspire our youth, to advise them on what is right and wrong, and to help them get along in a world that views them as ignorant just because they are young. I'm here to provide a voice for the voiceless, hope to the hopeless, and to pay it forward to the next generation, which needs no explanation. It's an investment. So someone please tell me why, if our kids are our national treasure, do we put ourselves between the school bureaucracy and social hypocrisy, unable to cut the red tape, while all we do is scroll through our social media debates, never one step closer to ending the hate that social media enables us to navigate? While children are dying in schools because of guns that we aren't able to regulate, and people who are so irate that their pain is worth killing for. You see, I was a sophomore in 1999 when I witnessed the aftermath of Columbine, when trench coats were banned and video games blamed for the actions of two young men deemed to be criminally insane and who were anything but fine. That event garnered much media attention, but don't let me fail to mention that nothing changed in 1999, except 207 more school shootings between then and now. Yes, I am just a teacher, but the kids in my school are worth so much more than being restricted to a number on a memorial or a statistic in an ongoing argument with no end. They are future nurses and surgeons who will see fragile bodies, bullet-strewn, and know immediately what to do because of the years and training they have endured to prepare them for such tragedy. They are future government officials who are sick and tired of the adults in their lives being artificial and are seeking ways to circumvent the system for solutions to a problem no one bothers asking their help in fixing. Because each day that goes by with no end in sight is one more in which these youth become desensitized and disenfranchised to what is happening in the world, that one day, when the tables are turned on you, they will respond in the same cold tone because that is what they have been trained to do. So why are we sitting here idly by and not heeding the call of these young people's cries when they share their trauma and experience with blood on their hands? It is time for us all to unite and do what we can. No, it is not to argue or complain or push our personal agendas in someone's face, but to think of those whom we seek to protect, of those who we have promised opportunities without neglect, because they are our most precious resource and should be handled with delicacy and care. Of course, you should always consider your source. I am, after all, just a teacher. So what do I know, considering I decided upon a job with a few talents to wield on other than offering my body to sacrifice as a walking, breathing human shield to provide opportunities for these talented beings to change the world where I paled in comparison to everything else? Seriously, can we get over ourselves just long enough to think about what really matters here? What is truly best for our kids?